Hi, good morning. I'm Gigi Burke. I am an emotional wellness expert, career coach, and embodiment guide. And I help Black women making midlife career changes work through the challenging emotions, limiting beliefs, and reconnecting with their innate wisdom so that they can make and sustain their desired career changes with more ease. And in celebration of Emotional Wellness Month, which is all through the month of October, along with some other really cool stuff. I am jumping in here each weekday to just share some insights and tips to help you optimize your emotional well being. And so this week, the theme is self doubt. And if you missed it yesterday, I talked about this feeling of lack, but definitely go back and check out that video if you want to learn more about that. But I want to jump into something, and I can thank Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp for this one because I had planned to do this live on Instagram, but of course, everything went down yesterday. And, they say when that happens, Mercury is retrograding, and Mercury is retrograding. But what that really helped me to realize, and this is the theme that I want to just touch upon briefly today, because I want to honor your time and thank you so much for giving some of that with me. But I want to honor your time today and just talk briefly about this. But what that really taught me, yes, I was frustrated because things didn't go as planned. I had spent time planning for this and it didn't work out. But it really teaches you that things are impermanent. And so sometimes, self doubt can come from that feeling of impermanence and not feeling just secure and safe, or it's just this feeling of not knowing, which can really be discombobulating if you don't know how to address it. So, yesterday when that happened to me, I said, okay, after, taking a few deep breaths and thinking about what I could do next, I decided, all right, I'll just shift into shooting videos and uploading them onto my YouTube channel and then letting everybody know that this is where they can go find this information. But oftentimes, when we're struggling with the self doubt, and then things don't work out as planned and we're feeling that uncertainty, it can compound that uncertainty. So, one of the things I would love to share with you today is how to deal with that. Because as you are transitioning in your career, you're going to have these points of uncertainty. No matter how well you have planned and prepared for it, something is going to come up. And what I don't want it to do is to trigger the uncertainty you were already experiencing going into this. And side note here, I'm going to say something that's a little bit controversial. Yes, I themed this whole week slaying self doubt, but I'm going to share a core truth about self doubt and uncertainty, and that's this: you're going to always experience a little bit of that no matter what you're doing. You'll never completely slay it, you'll never completely do away with it, but what you can do is recognize it, understand what's happening, and deal with it appropriately and put it in its proper perspective. So, if you think you'll get rid of these feelings of uncertainty that you're experiencing, no, that won't happen. But what I want for you, my goal for you with this, is to be in a different place when that uncertainty comes up so that you can move forward in achieving your goals, your dreams. So, back to what I was talking about with the impermanence of things. When Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all of that went down, because especially over these last 18 months, people got so secure in using those platforms to connect with people and to even do their work, depending on what they do for a living. And I'm sure it just discombobulated a lot of people. You can tell I love saying that word, right? It just kind of discombobulated or really just brought people to a halt yesterday when that didn't work. So it's just a fact that things are impermanent, and to deal with the impermanence. So what I would recommend is, when this is coming up for you, when you've planned and when you've prepared, and then, everything, you've done everything to minimize the self-doubt and the uncertainty, but then boom, something happens. What do you do? Well, first, stop, and if you do nothing else, and I'm closing my eyes here to do this because sometimes this can help, just take a few deep cleansing breaths in. So just breathe in and out, and try and get all the way down into your abdominal. Don't worry, no one's looking at you. If you were holding your stomach in, don't worry, you can let it out here. I want you to let it out and let the air get in there. But when that happens, what you're doing is you are centering yourself. You are coming back to a reference point. You're grounding yourself, which is basically another way of saying you are heightening your awareness and you are pulling it all in. You're centering it, you're bringing it all to a focus point instead of you're here, you're here, you're here. Because when you're dealing with uncertainty, it can make you go here, it can make you go here, and it can make you go here. You want to just breathe. That is the quickest way to come back and to center yourself, to find your center and ground it in the awareness. And when you do that, then ask yourself, now, what else can I do? And you'll be surprised at what comes up for you. So as you are going through and making your desired career changes, and you're dealing with this self-doubt, and particularly, things didn't work out as planned and you did everything to minimize it and it didn't work out for you, and you find yourself being, I'm going to say it again, discombobulated, this is how you kind of bring yourself back, center yourself, take a few deep cleansing breaths. And it's as simple as just breathing in all the way down into your abdomen and pushing back out. Now, another quick tip that can help you, if you need more structure around this, is you can do what's called 4-7-8 breathing. So you can breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for several seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. So try that, see how that works for you, then ask that question, what else can I do here? And see what comes up for you. So that's all I have for today. As I said, I really wanted to honor your time and my time as well. Thank you so much for checking out this video. And, feel free to comment on it. Let me know what you think. And if there is someone who can benefit from this, feel free to share this with them as well. That is all for today. Until we meet again tomorrow, take care. Bye-bye for now.